Hey there, I'm Zen. Bugs. We all know them, and most of us hate them, unless you're weird and you like holding them or something. If you do, please leave the premises. As I was saying though, bugs. I used to be deathly afraid of them, until I started killing them as an excuse to let out my constantly building rage. Ah! With that said, me and bugs go way back. The earliest memory I have of a bug is when I was about 6 or 7 years old. I was chilling out in my room, probably making plushie videos, and then I saw it. A tiny daddy longlegs on the window. Now I know a lot of people don't consider spiders to be a part of the same family as bugs, this, that, and the third, but I do. They're both annoying, they're both scary, and they're both useless. But Zenn, bugs aren't useless. They're important to the environment. What are you, a bug kisser? Yeah, what? Now, at the time, I was still deathly afraid of bugs. Spiders especially, so I didn't go back into my room until I had confirmation that the beast was dead.
Though 'twas not the most frightful encounter, it was still the beginning of my experiences with bugs.
I was around the summer of when I was 10 or 11. I had started taking the trash out to the dumpster, which was a bit far from my apartment at the time. Not far as in like, you'd have to walk miles to get there, but it wasn't like in front of you either. Anyways, when I got into the dumpster, there was just a bunch of flies flying everywhere. As they do. I didn't pay much attention to them because they were just casually outside, but one of those flies must have felt personally offended because over the next couple of weeks my apartment was swarmed with flies. They're upstairs, downstairs, even in the bathroom, which was the crazy part. Now, flies are simple creatures. Their whole life's purpose is to fly, eat, and die. But that last part comes a lot harder when they've swarmed your living spaces. What? Hey! What the? Yeah! Eventually, after spraying tons and tons and tons and getting an electric fly swatter, our fly issue was over. For about 10 months until the next summer came, and it was just the same old, same old.
Except there was one extra addition to the fray. Wasps.
Now, wasps are already annoying creatures because they'll sting you just because they've had a bad day. And sometimes they don't even need to have a bad day. They're just genuinely angry. They're like those old lawn dudes. Get off my lawn! Anyways, it becomes an even bigger issue when they invade your living spaces.
It's safe to say that me and my family moved out of that apartment real quick after those wasps came in.
All I'm saying is that that was their house now. Now let me just say, I'm making myself loud and clear here. Me and roaches have beef. Whether it's from all the times they've rubbed their nasty, tiny little legs on me, or if I think the concept of a bug being able to condense itself and squeeze it into tight holes is terrifying, but roaches are horrible. First of all, they can fly, but they choose not to. That's psychological warfare. Secondly, they are scientifically proven to live longer than us. The human race. We humans will be long gone in the future, and instead, we're gonna have roaches running around and looking like the ones from Gumball. One particular story I remember with roaches was when I was in Miami for the summer. Now, I was at another apartment, and it was the night before I had to go back to Virginia. I was tasked with washing all of my clothes. Now, this wouldn't be too bad if the apartments had their own washing machines and dryers. And they did, but here we get to the second issue. They were outside in front of the dumpsters. And if you know anything about roaches, you know they love trash for whatever reason. And if you can put two and two together, you can see where this is going. So I went down to the laundry room and the lights were off because the apartments were trying to save energy by having light sensors. Now, I walked up to the door and the light flipped on automatically. I saw 10 roaches right there in front of the door, like they owned the place. And the second that light turned on, they all scurried in all different types of ways. In other words, I'm scared of going to dumpsters at night now. Now, this would be the end of the video, but I'm making it longer since I promised to make my next video longer for you guys. So, with that said, to make this video longer and monetize off of people, I'm gonna read some of my friends' stories who completely consented to this. And just because I'm feeling nice, I'm not gonna put their names in the video. Wait, Zenn, doesn't that count as not giving credit? Man, what are you, a credit kisser? Yeah, what? Anyways, story 1. We'll call this friend 1. So one time, friend 1 was going fishing in the 1st grade, and while he was there, out on the water, he saw a bee. And he's deathly afraid of bees, because he's a little chump. Loser. Yeah, you're in my video now. I can tell you what I want to. Loser. Bot. Friend 1 tried to swat the bee away with his fishing pole and ended up falling into the lake. And like the little loser he is, he almost drowned. But I guess that's a little mean. So I guess I won't say womp womp. I mean, you are kinda okay, friend. Okay, anyways, story 2. We'll call this friend 2? Wow. Okay, so this story's a lot shorter, so I'll just read it as he wrote it. One time I was clearing out my garage and I saw a bug in the corner, and it latched onto my leg and bit me, and I fell into a bunch of boxes and fractured my whole wrist. Well, damn.
Okay, I think that should be it. I record the video, and now I just gotta... Oh, right. So, we have a friend here, and their name is Pineapple. Take my word for it, I'm always right. Anyways, Pineapple's story starts like this. One time, Pineapple was in their room, and they were changing. They saw a huge spider on the door, so as any other normal person does, they just walked to the other side and keep casually changing. Kind of an idiot move, Pineapple. That's not even your real name. So they go to the other side and they took the hoodie off, and lo and behold, they're gone. So Pineapple now lives in the house of that huge spider on the door. And me personally, all I can say is womp womp.
Hey there, it's Zen. You made it to the end card. Again. Wow, it's been a little bit since I've said that. I'm sorry this video took like so long to get out. I literally just finished it a couple minutes ago as of posting it. But yeah, I finally got it out to you guys, and hopefully I can get back on track. And I'm hoping me saying that doesn't cause me to lose more of a schedule. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video, because like I spent too much time on this, mainly because of personal issues, but it got out, so who's complaining? Thank you guys. I love you guys, like genuinely. And I'll see you guys in the next one.